Standard checkpoint cameras are mainly used for public security or traffic management. Generally, they are installed on urban trunk roads and highways to detect and collect license plate information and vehicle features, as well as to capture images of in-vehicle targets and vehicle-related violations. Usually, high requirements are imposed to improve the vehicle capture rate and license plate recognition rate. In addition, cameras installation needs to meet numerous scenario-specific requirements. A site survey should be performed before installation. During site selection, ensure that images are acceptable. A site survey in standard checkpoint scenarios involves the following steps. Step 1. Verify that the on-site environment is suitable for installation. Step 2. Collect the installation information listed in the table to assist in selecting an appropriate camera model. First, let's look at the scenario environment. You need to ensure that the camera's angle of view covers the required detection area. The camera captures clearly recognizable license plates and irrelevant objects do not block the camera lens. The camera is installed away from sources of vibration. The camera can capture images without intense front light, backlight, or uneven light appearing in the scene. And there are no low color temperature light sources within the camera's field of view, because such light sources will cause color cast on vehicles and license plates. The illuminance at the checkpoint must be 50 lux or higher. You can connect external illuminators to the camera for light compensation if the scenario is dim. Check whether there is a pole on site. And check the height of the pole and the length of the beam. The pole for installing the camera must be capable of bearing 4 times the total weight of the bracket, housing, and camera. In addition, waterproof measures must be taken for poles that are exposed outdoors to prevent wear and tear caused by liquid penetration. Now, let's take a look at some images for a deeper understanding. The first picture shows a road with a bus stop. When a bus enters the camera's view, it may occlude other vehicles, reducing the detection rate. Also, the entry and exit points of the bus stop may cause traffic congestion and overlapping. To ensure the detection effect, select sites where there are no bus stops. Next, we can see that there is a median opening 30 meters in front of the camera's location. License plates of the vehicles that make U-turns here will be slanted, making it difficult to recognize them. Look at the bus here. It is unlikely that anyone can recognize its license plate. Therefore, ensure that the site is located on a straight-through road with no median opening or junction within 50 meters away from the site location and no traffic light within 200 meters. There are many issues to be dealt with in the third picture. One is that, as mentioned earlier, a bus stop and a median opening are in the camera's view. Another one is that there's a large advertising sign approximately 10 meters ahead, which will cause image blur or ghosting at night due to the intense reflection of flashlight. You are therefore advised to ensure that no advertising sign is covered within the detection range. The issue in the last image is the diverge lane. Road traffic diverging and merging will cause vehicles to change lanes and license plates to slant, decreasing the vehicle capture rate and recognition accuracy. Therefore, cameras should be installed elsewhere. Finding a good installation environment is just the first step. Camera selection and installation are also crucial for an optimized service effect. Common roads usually have lanes that are 3.75 m wide and poles that are 6 m high. Checkpoint cameras must be installed above the middle line of all lanes to be detected. You also need to pan the camera so that the upper and lower edges of license plates are parallel to those of the video image. In this way, license plates can be more accurately recognized. If the vehicle speed measurement service is required, connect speed measurement radar detectors to the camera. The radar detectors must be installed above the central line of each lane. You can also connect external illuminators, such as strobe lights, to the camera for light compensation. If the customer needs to clearly detect targets in the vehicle, it is recommended that flashlights be used to clearly detect targets in vehicle in the daytime. Smart LED illuminators be used at night. And 3-in-1 intelligent traffic illuminator be used for 24/7 clear detection. The distance from an illuminator to a camera shall be 3 m or more, as shown in the installation example figure. In addition, Oblique light compensation is recommended to prevent excessive exposure and reduced image quality. Therefore, calculate the pole height ahead of time for optimal performance. Last but not least, we need to select camera models and equip them with lenses that offer a focal length suitable for such scenarios. For details, see the model and corresponding scenario list in the lower right corner. It's worth emphasizing that if the customer needs to clearly detect the targets in vehicles, the dual lane detection solution is preferred. Using the X239210TL camera and a lens with 27mm focal length. Alternatively, use a 9-megapixel camera and a lens with 50mm focal length for dual lane detection. And don't forget to deploy suitable illuminators to emit the proper amount of light for in-vehicle target detection and recognition.